Well, whether you call it recycling, upcycling, or repurposing, there is something quaint about taking something old and making it new again. And that's what Nikki Green Caprara.
Caprara.
Yes, that's what she does. And she's the owner of Project Home. And she's here to share some of her wisdom with us. This is my new favorite thing. I've been going to thrift stores, antique stores, and I'm trying to find old things. There's nothing new in my house. It's all old and
I know,
upcycled.
and that makes it so unique to you and your home.
Now, I'm just curious, when you were growing up, what was the style growing up?
You know, it was that country, shabby chic, lots of patterns, the red, the big flowers, the stripes.
Are you still sort of drawn to that? Maybe
No.
not maybe
No,
not
I'm
as
not.
country, a little more sophisticated now.
Yes, trying to be a little more sophisticated.
Okay, so tell me how we upcycle. For someone that has never done it before, but maybe they want to try, what's the first thing we need to do?
The first thing you need to do is find your pieces, which you want to look for something with classic lines. Kind of, you know, in the 80s there were those dressers with the chunky legs and the round knobs. You kind of want to go more mid-century modern, something that won't look outdated in a couple of years.
So we have some of that here, right?
Yes, we have some of that here.
Okay.
We have a before picture of the chair here.
Okay.
This is kind of what you would pick up at a thrift store, St. Vincent or Goodwill. I'm going to show you how to recover the cushion actually, so this is our in-transition chair, and then we have our finished product here.
Okay, so we found a chair, we like the bones of it,
Exactly.
but the cushion, you could tell it's been sat in for a lot of
Yeah, it just needs to be
years.
livened up, and I kind of want something funky in my house.
Okay, so we take the material off the cushion.
Yes, we take the material off the cushion. We go ahead and we recover it with batting because we want to remove that old fabric and put batting on it. Just because you never know what was in there, bed bugs are going around, you just never know, so you want to be really clean and keep your product nice. So we put that in there, we staple it. You don't need a lot of staples. And then we go ahead and just cut out a size of fabric for our chair cushion.
Okay.
You want to make sure you're leaving at least 3 to 4 inches on each side. Just leaving enough room to...
For obvious reasons.
Yep, for obvious
like
reasons. And then you start at the bottom, and you want to make sure you're pulling this tight. I'm going to pull out my staple gun here. It might be a little loud.
It's okay. I actually invested yesterday in an electric staple gun because I'm going to be doing some of this at home.
That is what you really need, and this one is a little not quite perfect.
That's
but I didn't bring my
for
electric
TV's
today. For TV's sake, we're using this.
So you start right in the middle, and then
I start
you do
right in the middle,
back.
and I move. Yeah, and you want to make sure you're pulling the fabric taut. You don't want to have any creases on your edge when you have your chair showing. This is going to be the most part showing. And we're actually going to start offering classes on this at a boutique in Tempe, so you can learn how to do this yourself.
Okay, so there is, let me just show that real quick. So what you did is you took it and sort of, it's almost like wrapping a present, right?
It is, it's almost like wrapping a present, and you just want to, there's going to be some seams obviously, but you want to make sure that you're keeping those as little as possible.
Practice makes perfect.
Practice makes perfect. So you just want to kind of rotate it as you go. I'll pull this side actually first so I can get a clean edge.
And this is special fabric, upholstery
This is
fabric?
interior upholstery fabric. This is upholstery fabric can range anywhere if it's on sale to $4 a yard to $40 a yard.
Okay.
So you just want to choose something that kind of sticks with you and the style that you're going for in your house.
Now, how long do you think this will take to do this?
I mean,
it looks like we're almost done, actually.
We are almost done. This is the simplest thing to do, and you just want to keep rotating around your chair.
Okay.
It would probably take maybe 15 to 20 minutes, half an hour to do the whole thing with removing the fabric and the batting.
Well, I think we have the gist of this.
Yes.
So let's go to the finished piece because,
absolutely.
I mean, obviously the paint looks a lot better than it started, and you just use spray paint?
I use spray paint on this one. You want to use usually a satin finish, and this I just used in black. You always want to make sure to cover your furniture with a poly coat.
Before you paint it?
After you paint it.
After you paint it.
Yes, so you'll need to sand the chair down. You need to sand it down just enough to rough it up so the paint has something to stick to.
Okay.
Once you do that, you'll want to wipe it down, get all that excess dust off, and then go ahead and spray paint. Once that's dry, which you'll need probably 2 to 3 coats of spray paint, you want to give it 3 to 4 coats of poly.
Okay, and again, practice. Practice, practice, practice. How long have you been doing this?
I started my business Project Home about 1.5 years ago.
Okay, and you probably recycled a lot,
upcycled
a lot of chairs.
Upcycled a lot of chairs. I've been remodeling since I was a kid.
How exciting.
Yes.
Okay, well, we are going to have some more tips from Nikki, how to repurpose the chair, along with her contact information and where her classes are going to be on SonoranLiving.com.